Welcome back, everyone. Here we are actually outside the Pokemon Center in Viridian City because, believe it or not, that's the location of the final gym badge. This gym was locked up until now. We have all 7 badges and stuff. But now we can finally enter it and challenge the gym leader. So let's do that. No one knows who this guy is, actually. And he's right. This guy should be the toughest of all gym leaders, but at least in terms of level, but we've also got a pretty strong team together here, so I feel pretty confident. I just hope, because I'm trying to train Hercules up here. Hopefully we don't lose him, because he doesn't really have type advantage against most of these guys. So yeah, we'll see. They also are noticeably high level compared to a lot of the stuff we've dealt with. What the heck? That's so annoying. Alright, there we go. Graveler we can deal with. That's no problem. Marowak, we're gonna switch for Marowak actually, because I don't want to deal with that. Onyx though, we can handle with Hercules. And Graveler as well. Okay. I guess we'll cross chop that. And Choke will switch for it. Put an Athena for that. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, just some more battles to do now here. Oh, I'm gonna switch to Demeter. Yeah. Boomerang's a really strong move. It's like Earthquake, just a little less accurate, and it lands it at like a really low level. Now though, since a lot of Pokemon actually know Earthquake, it's not that threatening, but well, that was Demeter just showing no mercy there. Don't touch Demeter, you get wrecked. Um, hmm. Nido Queen we're gonna use Athena for though. Guess we can use Surf or Psychic. Might as well use Psychic. And Nidorina too. Marowak will switch back to Demeter. Oh, jeez, Demeter is just relentless. That's twice now. It just wrecked things like that. Alright, dang it. He's the Karate King. What about that guy in Saffron City or whatever it was? Wasn't he the Karate King? I guess that was kind of risky now that I think about it. Like, what if that thing non-cross chop? Oh well, we're gonna switch for this. I'm just gonna try some new stuff because I'm kind of bored. Um, Battles have actually been kind of easy so far. I mean, harder than the ones in the last episode, but still. I remember it because I've lost Pokemon even in this part of the game, but um, I guess Athena is probably the better bet here. I don't know between her and Taiche who has better. We could also do Sand Slash. 89 special defense. But 70 is not so hot. 84. So yeah, I mean, I guess we'll do. Well, let's do Poros. I want to do Poros. And Tauros. These intimidate Pokemon are so annoying. We'll just go to Athena, I guess, just to be safe. All right. Shouldn't be too many more battles before the leader now. Yeah, it's like 1 or 2 more, I think. I'm not gonna take any risks this time because could get like a cross chop critical hit or something. You never know. I guess I should use psychic there, but that's alright. Oh yeah, this guy's like the final guy before we challenge the leader, so he's actually kind of tough. Oh, come on. Wow, my whole level 48, we've actually changed pretty evenly here. I guess we'll use it. Well, let's see. I'll use Tai Chi this time just to mix it up. Alright, done. Yeah, now I have to go back through a lot of this though, because I want to go back and heal, so. Alright, I'm glad we didn't lose anyone before the gym battle, because that would have been a heartbreak, but hopefully we don't lose anyone in the battle either. He has some high level Pokemon, but really, a couple of them really aren't that strong. Especially his highest level one is kind of disappointingly weak, so I don't think this is gonna be the main issue between the two battles we're about to have here. It's that second one I'm actually more worried about. Alright, and I actually don't even remember how we get to the gym leader, so let's just try some stuff. I don't think it's this way, but for some reason I feel like it is. Yeah, it's definitely not this way. I think it's gonna be actually around like this. Dang it. Okay, now I know what to do. So, when all else fails, it's gotta be this way, because there's no other way. So, yeah, it's gotta be like this. Actually, that was a lot easier than I thought it was. And we didn't even have to use any of those spinny things. I forgot about that. Oh well. So yeah, here's Giovanni, actually, the gym leader of Viridian Gym. Who would have thought it, right? Who should we lead with? I guess Athena has more than anyone else an advantage against every single Pokemon on this team, as far as I remember. So we'll lead with her. Let's talk to him. So he still wants to restore Team Rocket to its former glory, and he still thinks he's the greatest trainer. He's not even a member of the Elite Four, much less the champion. But we don't judge, right? So yeah, he has this like Rhyhorn. Not too strong. We'll just surf that. Honestly, I don't think this is going to be a very difficult battle. A lot of his Pokemon have 4 times weaknesses. And Doug Trio. What are we going to do against the Doug Trio? It's so fast, that's the thing. For that reason, I think we'll leave Athena in, because she's the fastest for sure. She's also not weak to it, but she does super effective. Yeah, I feel best about leaving Athena in. We'll definitely outspeed it. Yeah, and we should knock it out if we can outspeed it, because it doesn't have very good defenses. Yeah, no trouble there. Nido Queen, we'll switch to Taichi just to mix it up. Because, I mean, really, I guess we could use Poros too, but I just want to use Taichi. I think Taichi might actually still have better special attack than Athena anyway, so this is probably the right play, because Nido Queen is kind of defensive. And Nido King will just stay in, because if it can knock out Nido Queen, it can definitely knock out Nido King. And lastly, a second Rhyhorn. This one's at a high level, but it's actually not that strong either. I think we're going to use the meter just to mix it up a little. Share the experience points. And yeah, with 4 times super effective grass attacks. Oh, come on, another full heal. Oh, well, we're faster than it though, so if this does at least half with 2 hits, then it's game over. Yeah, we're fine. He doesn't stand a chance. And we actually just knocked it out with 1 hit, getting that lucky 3rd hit. Not really lucky even, there's like a, what is it, like a 5/8 chance of getting that 3rd hit. We could have gotten a critical on one of the first 2, or we could have just beat it next turn, so yeah, really, we just beat this whole gym badge without taking damage. I feel pretty good about this team. And this is awesome, because TM26 is just awesome. And if we talk to him again, he actually says something really interesting. He's giving up on Team Rocket. And he's dedicating himself to training, and he'll leave. So now we can actually go pretend to be the gym leader. But as cool as that is, the reason we're standing here is to use the item finder. The Macho Brace helps quite a bit with EV training. So that's cool. Can we dig out of this gym? He should let us dig, because dig is a ground type move. This is a ground type gym, but let's see. Dang it. Alright, well, we just gotta walk out of here then. That's fine. It's not that hard to get back, so. And we can see that even here, Gary has won. So, he is also able to challenge the Elite Four now. Alright, and. Okay, I'm trying to decide if I should do the next battle now or in the next section, because this was a short section, and really just because it was so uneventful. Let's throw the next battle into this one. Yeah, I feel best about that, because I mean, we just beat that 8th gym leader without taking damage, so that was kind of lame. Happy about it, but it was still really lame. Alright. I don't think we've actually caught a Pokemon. Well, no, we caught Poliwag and Viridian. We haven't caught one in some of the other cities, though, like, what is it, Celadon, we haven't caught one in. Anyway, trip down memory lane here. This seems very familiar, doesn't it? And this is a nerve-wracking, intense battle here. This is the one that I'm actually probably more worried about, because I don't necessarily have as good of answers to all of his Pokemon this time. And he has 6 instead of 5, and as far as I remember, they're all fully evolved now. So he leads with good old Pidgeot at level 47, which is way higher than Giovanni's lead, not to mention that his wasn't fully evolved. Fortunately, we've still got a level advantage, at least against a Pidgeot, but we have a little bit more than that to worry about. Feather Dance, that'd be concerning if we weren't just going to switch out right away, but actually that might make it so Rockslide doesn't knock it out this time. We'll see. I don't know, he probably uses healing items by now. You'd think he's gotten better at that. Yeah, so already this is going much worse than our last battle did. And I'm going to kind of just anticipate a healing item here, and I'm going to switch. The other reason I want to switch to Hera, actually, is to bait that Blastoise, because I want to get that thing out of the way. It's the strongest Pokemon, I just don't want to deal with it. Plus Hera has pretty good defense, so I feel pretty good about switching her in, better than anyone else, really. And if he uses the Hyper Potion, oh, he doesn't actually use the Hyper Potion, so that's definitely interesting. So we'll just take it out then. Alright, 1 down, with actually quite a bit of a hiccup there. So there we go. We at least baited the Blastoise. What are we going to take it out with, though? I guess we still got to use Demeter even after all this time. Which would be great if she just learned Giga Drain already, but she still hasn't, so this whole time we've just been using Bullet Beam, and Blastoise has just gotten stronger and stronger. It probably even knows Ice Beam by now. Alright, Rain Dance won't do it much good, because we're just going to stall it with Spore. I wish it wasn't faster than me, though. That's always nerve-wracking. Because then it wakes up, it hits me, and then it has to turn to hit me again before I can put it back to sleep. So, it's kind of a pain. Hopefully it'll just stay asleep for a little while here, though, so I can get my growth boost. Because really, Bullet Seed doesn't do anything to this guy without growth. Even with growth, I really don't know how much it's really gonna do. Cause, I mean, it does basically. So it's like, unless we hit 5 times, it's just such a weak move. I mean, I guess we have the stab, so even if we only hit twice, it's at least base 40, but or base 30, I guess, actually. It's just so bad. And look at that, it's doing like nothing. At least it's hitting, the meter is just trooping through here though. At least 3 times, it's something. It might wake up next turn though, that's the problem. Hopefully we can stall out for that rain to finish though. Oh, that was rough. Oh, at least his Growlithe isn't evolved. I forgot about that, so that makes it really easy to take out. I'm wasting my Bullet Seed here though. Well, now I was definitely going to use the fire type move, so, I mean, as much as dang it, and he sure timed that well with the rain, too. I wonder if that was just luck, or that was him being super smart, but, yeah, normally I'd use Poros just because higher defense and stuff, but we're going to use Athena, because it's probably going to use a fire type move, and Athena has that resistance to it. Oh, or a really weak, boring, interesting move, but we'll take it. Okay, so that takes care of Growlithe. I guess we actually could have used Athena against Blastoise, and that would have been maybe the better option, actually. Let's try that. I hate to replace Demeter like this, but... Well, its sleep is now reset, too, that's the funny thing, so... It slept for like 3 or 4 turns, and then he withdraws it when it's pretty much guaranteed to wake up. But, whatever. Oh, it doesn't reset sleep? Well, it's supposed to. Like, that's... I don't know, that's... It should, that's weird. I guess in this game that doesn't happen. I didn't know that. Alright, well, that should take care of it. Execute? Wait, he hasn't evolved his Execute either? I didn't remember that. Well, I'm not gonna complain. It kind of makes for a less interesting battle, though. Next time we battle him, he'll be super tough, though, so... And I don't know if that said Rhydon or Rhyhorn, but either way, I'd rather use Athena, because she'll knock it out in one hit for sure, but I just want to keep using Demeter for the sake of using Demeter. We have to get that Giga Drain on here, that's just kind of annoying. Okay, why don't these people evolve their Rhyhorns already? Like, I don't even know what level it evolves, but it definitely evolves by 50. Oh well, makes it easier for me. And once again, I could probably just Bullet Seed this thing like I did in the gym battle, but can't hurt to be too safe. And this guy doesn't even use items, that's what I don't get, like... I don't know how this guy used to challenge me, or really any of the guys in this game so far. I mean, I can understand at the beginning of the game when you don't have, like, the resources and stuff to deal with some gym leaders, but by the end of it, it's just so easy, like... And, of course, now that I've said this, yeah, now Alakazam's probably gonna, like, take out one of my Pokemon or something, but... What do we do against an Alakazam, actually? Huh. You know what? We're gonna put Athena in. We're gonna use kind of the same strategy we did way back when. Oh, you know what? What I like even better is putting it to sleep and then switching, because it can definitely start to set up some combines against Athena. Demeter will just prevent that, though. I might get one up, but yeah, now this is the challenge. This Alakazam. I feel like Alakazam might legitimately be the strongest Pokemon for the in-game in this game, because, like, Combine plus Psychic is just so strong, and it's so fast, and it's just scary. Well, that was the stupidest thing I've ever seen anyone do. Actually, I guess it would still disable, like, Bullet Seed or something, but just, I don't understand these guys. Okay, so we are guaranteed this next turn of sleep at least, so that's good. I think we're guaranteed the next one too, if I remember right. So I guess who should we use? I should have taught Poros Earthquake right now, but that's alright. It's gonna be Poros or Hera. Who has a better attack set is a question. Oh yeah, Poros, no doubt. So we'll go and use Strength for Poros, I guess. Or maybe Rock Slide. Well, we'll use Strength, I guess. I wish Poros had full health. The other option is Athena, but I think Poros has a better chance to take it out before it wakes up. If it does wake up, we're gonna have to switch though, no doubt. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not speed it, that's the scary thing. And now it could wake up any turn here, so it's just a matter of how much strength it's doing, which is definitely enough. And it stays asleep, so that's the game. I just don't understand how the third gym leader can have a full heal, but Gary, right before he's challenging the Elite Four, doesn't even have anything. Okay, once again, we've defeated him. I'm glad we didn't lose anything, because that would have been devastating to lose it. So close to when we're challenging the league, but at the same time, this was once again a kind of uninteresting episode. Maybe next time it'll be more interesting, because we're gonna go challenge the Victory Road and set ourselves up to challenge the Elite Four, so that'll should be fun. And I'll see you guys then. So thanks for watching.